Hello again, everyone. Welcome to JTV Sports. My name is OJ Matthew, and of course, I'm here with
Nice
Arinze.
to be here. Always good to be here again.
All right, it's a lovely day, and we want to say nice for joining us. And please don't forget, if this is your first time of joining this, channel JTV Sports, do well to subscribe to the channel, and of course, just put on the notification bell so that each time we post any content, you will be notified about it. All right. So this morning, yes, crisis continue to hit the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and that's because, yes, we the issue of injury hitting the Super Eagles of Nigeria continue to increase. Sadiq Umar of Real Sociedad is out injured. Arinze, talk to me, Arinze.
Yeah.
What's going on with the Super Eagles of Nigeria?
These sad times, if you ask me, really sad times. We just hearing that Victor Osimhen picked up an injury during the Champions League against Liverpool, the game where he missed the penalty, remember?
Yes.
And then when here's Sadiq Umar again, we saw him yesterday picked up an injury, had to be taken off the pitch of play during that encounter. This is just ahead of two great friendlies for Nigeria against Algeria in Oran, and then Portugal in Portugal, the Portuguese national team in Portugal. So, and if you ask us, these are our two best strikers right now in Europe. Cyril Dizier plays for Cremonese. His team is doing badly in the league. David Okereke as well, Cremonese. And he asked who are the other players we can invite. Paul Onuachu has barely kicked the ball this season because he's been trying to leave for greener pastures.
Yes.
And then you ask yourself, your two best players right now who are in form are now out. What does that leave? Where does that leave Super Eagles of Nigeria ahead of these friendly games? With lack of firepower, if you ask me.
So are you now saying that the Super Eagles coach Jose Pizarro is not lucky? Is he not a lucky coach? Because he's just coming to the national team.
Yeah.
He has not really impressed yet, and now he's losing strikers for this great international friendlies coming up.
Absolutely. First of all, before we came to the Super Eagles, there was injury worries, and there's some players that didn't make up due to visa issues, and then those who were available, most of them were not in form, except Cyril Dizier. Kelechi Iheanacho was struggling there with Leicester City, and he was already out. He's returning back, but right now he's played out of position as a centre back. So it's quite been unlucky for him. But the Super Eagles have been under Pesero he's been quite unlucky. From the injuries to the fact that players can't get visas. Even the last friendly games, we realized that the same team that played at the friendly games and the qualifiers were quite different because some players had to fly from their club straight to Abuja.
Yes.
So it's shocking if you'd ask me. And this is the worst news you want to get as a manager. Your two top strikers playing the top leagues in Europe. I leave the list out. But they play in Spain and England and Italy. The rest play in either in obscure Libera in Belgium, some play in Italy, but are not really doing so well. And you ask yourself, who would then be the number 9 for Nigeria when they play Portugal? That's a big question.
So what's the implication of all this injury that is hitting the camp of the Super Eagles now?
It means the team will be depleted. And I think it's not so good for a manager who's trying to build a team. He said he was trying to get the team play together. And as a coach, when you play this team today, you play on that team tomorrow, and you play on that team next tomorrow, it's an issue. And we're not at the World Cup, we agree, but we're preparing for a Nations Cup qualifier. So you want your team playing together. You don't want a different team every other day of the week. So by the time you come in, you have issues. A coach should know his first 11, should be able to know his team. And without the likes of Sadiq Umar injured, Victor Osimhen, which are the first names on your lips as a coach. Okay, right now, who are your strikers in Nigeria? Sadiq Umar, Osimhen. Who then starts? Today you play Cyril Dizier. Maybe one of these is not on form by the time the qualifier starts in next year. So it's a big issue for a big dilemma for Jose Pizarro to try so that I see what he can do. Our own league it's not even working. I say one of play players from the league. The league has been it's off season right now in the MPFL. So where do General go from here? Where do the percent, I beg your pardon, go from here?
Do you think that the Super Eagles fans will want to hear any excuses from Jose Pizarro in the first place if the Super Eagles continue to get some results that are not pleasant to them? If Pizarro comes up tomorrow and say, hey, it's because injury continue to hit my players or the team, that's why we are not performing, be patient with me. Do you think the fans of the Super Eagles will want to hear all those excuses in the future?
I don't think so. They just want to win. It's a winning, even in friendly games. Don't forget our friendly games record is very bad, very poor. And in those games, 2 of those defeats were to Algeria. We lost to them at the African Competition. We lost to them again at the friendly game. So like, earlier this year, that is or late last year. And you want to go face a team like Algeria, who is one of the best teams in Africa right now, and a team like Portugal, who are playing at the World Cup and got the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, because they'll be playing their World Cup squad,
Yes.
and you don't have your best players. Nigeria want to win. Whether it's a friendly game, they don't care. They just want to celebrate, and that's a big problem for Pizarro. I know you want to say, let's see whether we can play good football and lose. Nigeria don't care. They're playing Iran, they want to win. They're playing Niger Republic, wants to win. They're playing even Brazil, they want to win. And that's a big problem for Pizarro at the moment.
Well, thank you very much, Arinze, for coming on this morning on the show.
Thank you very much. It's so good to be here.
All right, please don't forget, we will always bring you, interesting content right here on JTV Sports. All you need to do, please, just subscribe to the channel, and we'll continue to update you on what is happening in the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So don't forget, yes, Victor Osimhen out injured, Sadiq Umar is out injured. We don't know who will be injured again, who is next again, and all that. But we pray that it will end like this. But all the same, look, for these two great players to be injured is not really good for the Super Eagles. It's not good for the technical, crew and all that. But we'll keep you updated right here. So, see you on the next one. My name is OJ, and of course, he's Arinze. Bye bye for now.